I hope that this message finds you well today. If you did click on this, I just want you to know that you're not alone. Um, God really put it in my heart to tell you today, Source, Universe, that, if you are feeling like you're going through a season of persecution, if you feel like you've been cornered and broken down and literally just not able to speak your truth because you felt like everybody has made you out to be somebody you're not, if you feel like your words have been twisted and turned, and for you being vulnerable with others, you've been made to feel just left out and wrong. You've been made to feel like you're just not worthy of love, you're not worthy of a voice, you're not worthy of attention. Let this be a message for you that any rejection you've had to encounter was only God's redirection for you. Um, People get so used to, conforming and growing up, in communities or around people and places where we learn, to conform, to fit in. If you speak on something that, other people are doing that they might think is validated, you're wrong. You're not, it's not coming from a good place. You should be quiet and sit down. That's when people feel the most comfortable, at times. So those are the same people that also don't look at their own shortcomings. And by all means, this is for the people that have looked at their own shortcomings. We all have shadow and light, whether it's things that we've learned, whether it's people pleasing, codependent issues that we have, some people have issues with control. And by all means, this doesn't mean that you're a bad person and you're not worthy of love, but life is all about truly doing that inner work, looking at your own shadows, looking at your own shortcomings and facing them, feeling them, understanding where they came from, doing the deep work and truly working on changing those things. And then once you begin to do that, everything that's not meant for you will truly be illuminated, including your light. Your light is also going to illuminate the darkness in others, the shadows in others. You're going to have people, looking at you like you're crazy, like you're somebody that, needs to practice, sitting down and being quiet and, lowering your own voice because you're speaking on things that needed to be illuminated within themselves, within the situations around you. All of it is truly God's will, the universe's will. Whoever you pray to, as long as you know that there is a higher power above us that, you should not go your whole life not surrendering to. Because we can either place ourselves in a victim mindset when these things happen, and not to say that, the the rejection doesn't hurt, because it definitely does. At first, it's normal to process those feelings, and they can come out in anger, they can come out in resentment, they can come out in feeling like, oh no, like I don't feel heard, oh no, like now these people are gonna think this and that of me. But let that be a light that shines on you. Why do you care about what other people think? Why does it matter, what makes other people uncomfortable? But then that's also a sign that you could be a very loving, empathetic person and you just want what's best for everybody. Maybe you're somebody that really just, you want everybody to be comfortable, you want everybody to feel safe and loved and heard, but when it's at the expense of you being completely shut out, you need to know when to leave and walk away from these situations. It's truly hard to be able to completely be yourself and live out God's will when you surround yourself with people who tear you down, who don't speak life and positivity into you, and people who you feel like they're in competition with you, and people that just really don't look at their own shortcomings. These people are going to be people that could very well weigh you down and make you feel unmotivated, just stuck, and keeping same patterns repeating in your own life that you've been trying to break out of. And it's because you are somebody that is literally moving away from energies that keep you on that lower vibration. We are literally spiritual beings living in a human experience, and we're all meant to evolve. But you can truly stay stuck and stagnant in situations and keep yourself held back from all the potential, and not only your potential but God's will for you, not only to illuminate these things in others, but to illuminate things within yourself, to truly align you with what is meant for you. You can keep yourself stuck by conforming, by not speaking up, by not sharing your voice, by not being heard. And you know what? I'm sorry, there's a lot of hurt that I've been noticing our collective has been going through. A lot of people who have been feeling like outcasts for speaking up for unjust situations. I've been noticing a lot of people that are filled with so much light and so much love and so much purity. I've been noticing so many of them just feeling left out. I can see certain parts of them coming to light where it's showing others had a say in hardening them during these times. You know, but I can see the internal battle, the fight of, like, you know, not wanting to care, not wanting to, just kind of throwing in the towel and being like, you know, like, screw all this. Like, don't let these situations harden you. Just like Jesus, you know, he was persecuted. Like, he did everything out of love and light. He was so humble, and his teachings showed that, you know, you have to do the inner work. You have to love those around you. But there will be people who still persecute you for living in your truth, who don't like the light that you have to give off, okay? So I feel like if you're hearing this right now, I just want you to know that right now you're breaking out of a cocoon. You are. If this message resonates with you, you're about to truly spread your wings, okay? And the only thing that can stop you is you. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be upset that, you know, there's certain people that obviously are showing you and that are putting you down, maybe making you feel like you shouldn't raise your voice to these things, you know, speak on certain things, and, you know, really live in your truth. But God wants you to keep going. You're not meant to settle. You're not meant to sit and wait for people to change. Sometimes certain things play out the way they do because you are meant to truly illuminate the shadow in others that they need to work through. With all love and light, you know, you can move away from situations. You can distance yourself from situations that you feel are truly dragging you down. And I mean, if you've tried and tried and tried, because yes, we're meant to give chances. We're meant to be loving and forgiving, and you can forgive, but you can also let go when something is holding you back more than it is allowing you to be free, and step towards literally where you feel like God's will is pulling you towards, you know? We grow up in a world where it's like they want you to conform. They want you to keep the structure. They want you to, you know, they want you to just blend in. But I promise you, as you move away from these things that don't serve you, you're going to be making so much more room for the things that truly do. So, my message to you today is to keep going. You can let your storms turn you cold. You can let them bring you down and keep you in a dark place, or you can use it as strength to move forward. You can look at it as God's will to truly illuminate what is meant for you and what is not in this life. You can allow it to illuminate your path forward, or you can allow it to keep you trapped and stuck. I want you to know that I'm proud of you. Because I feel like there's a lot of people that are going through something like this, and they don't have a lot of people in their corner. But this is, again, a trick to the mind. You know, I've seen people that are out here putting other people down, making them feel like just judging people and not being, you know, people of love and light. And it's like they're getting more praise than the ones who are really doing the work. And I just want you to know that if you're doing the work, I'm proud of you, and to keep going, and, you know, to not let these people turn you angry and cold, but to wish them well. Pray that God lifts them up in love and light, and know that you illuminating certain things within yourself and within certain situations, and truly speaking your truth will allow you to illuminate things in others as well. Okay? Many blessings to you. I had to get this out today, but I hope it finds you well, and, you know, keep going. Bye.